My name is Lokasis Ghorai, and today I am going to explain about GATE examination. And before that, let me introduce myself. I have appeared in Computer Science branch in this year GATE examination, and I have secured All India rank 106. So mainly in this video, I will be explaining about the GATE basics of GATE examination and what is it, what are the opportunities, and mainly some preparation strategies regarding specific my branch, that is computer science. So let's begin. So before beginning the actual video, let me introduce about the GATE examination. What is GATE? GATE is Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. In this examination, what happens is all the IITs conduct this examination, and it tests the basic concepts of the engineers who are either graduating in the final year or have passed out. And they also test the problem solving skills along with some aptitude and general English and mathematics. So why this examination is so important, and why there is so much hype about this exam? So before to tell about this, explain about this, we need to know the opportunities after GATE examination. So the main purpose of GATE is pursuing higher education, like MTech programs and MS research programs from the IITs or IISCs, and also in some other reputed institutes like NIT, IIIT, etc. So the purpose of higher studies is mainly a lot of people who couldn't get a good college in their undergraduate days. They may pursue masters in some reputed colleges. They will get some higher knowledge, and they might go to some research also in later days. And apart from these MTech and MS programs, there is also another section that is very useful for GATE, that is PSU recruitment. So especially in core branches like mechanical and civil, there are lots of PSUs which recruits from GATE, and especially in computer science, the number of PSUs are very less, like ISRO, DRDO and PARC. PARC recognizes GATE score, but ISRO and DRDO, they conduct a separate examination. And apart from the PSUs, the main also an important aspect of computer science GATE is obviously MTechs and especially placements, because in masters, the placements in especially in computer science branch from the top IITs or IISCs or even IIITs or top NITs, the placement is actually very good. The opportunities are huge, like all the top companies, like all the product-based companies, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, all the top companies visit the campus, and so students get very much opportunities to get placed in any of these companies. Their pay scale is also high. The learning growth curve is very good. So in short, if someone gets good score in GATE, it will be a turning point in their life. So that was pretty much basics about GATE examination and the opportunities, etc. And due to these reasons, the competition level in GATE is very high. Like in every branch, in the core branch like computer science, electrical, mechanical, civil, in all the branches, almost 1 lakh people appear in every year. So you can imagine what type of what level of competition is there. So the preparation level has to be that of that level. Anyway, let's focus on this GATE computer science paper. GATE computer science paper consists of 65 questions and 100 marks. 3 hours times is there. So the first section there will be it will be of 30 marks, and it will consist aptitude and some general mathematics. Actually, in the actual paper, the first part will consist only the 15 marks of aptitude and English and verbal ability. In this section, if you have to score marks, it is quite easy, but we can't take it for granted, because the numericals are pretty much easy, but one need to do practice from any standard book like R.S. Agarwal or Arun Sharma. Although the questions are not that difficult of CAT level, but with some basic practice, one can easily score good full marks on that topic. And apart from the numerical part, there is also a verbal ability part. In verbal ability part, one need to be very good with the English vocabularies, English grammar, and also some assertion and reasoning type questions. So for that part, you also need to do some practice as well, because with proper practice, the efficiency, or you will be getting fluent with that questions. Otherwise, if you just take it for granted and if you think कि चलो manage हो जाएगा कि final पे जाके, तो ऐसा नहीं होगा. और that will be a rank deciding factor, because that's a very easy portion, and a lot of students will get full marks on that. And if you lose 1, 2, even 4, 5 marks, then your chances are gone. So that was the aptitude part. Now moving on to the technical subjects. So in the technical portions, there are almost 70 marks, and in these total 70 marks questions, there are questions will be there from all the top 10 subjects which are there in the GATE technical syllabus, consisting of lots of. I have divided the subjects into modules, and I will be explaining one by one. But before explaining the subjects, I will not be explaining that every syllabus, because the detailed syllabus is already available on the internet. You can just simply Google it out, and you will get all the chapters and all the topics and everything. But I will be explaining about the little bit of how you will start, how you will approach all these subjects. So the first module should be there is C programming, data structure, and algorithms. In C programming, as it will be very convenient for you to start with this subject, because in most of the undergraduates colleges, this is the first subject that is taught. So C programming or data structure and algorithm, all the topics and concepts you will cover. And most importantly, this is not a subject which you will just study and you will get you will be able to solve the questions. Like in algorithms, the concepts are really not that vast, but you need to practice a lot to get that problem solving skill, because there will be no straight cut questions from these topics. So regarding the books, there is a very famous book like Corman, but it sometimes gets very difficult to follow. There is also another book called Karunamchi. That book is very much concise, and it contains a very good amount of practice questions. That type of difficulty and that type of problems are very much matches with the GATE level. So that book is also very good. And for C programming, the Dennis Ritchie book is there, and also some online resources, YouTube videos, even also are for C programming. And this total module consists of, it will have weightage about 10 to 12 or 15 marks. This is a very, very important subject. And remember, and let me tell you, this subject is very important, because even without GATE, without GATE, if you are applying for any jobs or any product-based companies, or even some other examinations like IIIT Hyderabad, who conducts their own examination, this subject will have some special weightage. So this module is very, very important. Now let's explain about module 2. So module 2 में ज़्यादातर digital logic and computer organization architecture है. So in these two subjects, the digital logic part is quite easy. इनका syllabus भी बहुत छोटा है, लेकिन you can't ignore this subject, because this is a very scoring subject, and with some little bit of efforts in like digital logic and combinational circuits, sequential circuits, and थोड़ा अगर अच्छे से हम practice कर लें, तो you can get score very good marks in this digital logic portion, and also 4 to 6 marks is guaranteed from here. And but the next part, computer organization and architecture, that's the quite vast syllabus, and if you are not studying very deeply, and if you are not getting the whole picture all together, this subject और ये concept समझना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो सकता है. So for this subject, you need to just not only you will just read some topics कि चलो ये है तो ये पढ़ लिया, वो पढ़ लिया, solve हो जाएगा. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होगा. You have to take from A to Z, from starting from the very basics to you have to go to very deep concepts, and you have to solve a lot of problems in this topic, computer organization architecture. Because बहुत लोग हैं, मैंने अपने दोस्तों को भी देखा है, मैं खुद एक्चुअली ये सब्जेक्ट छोड़ने जा रहा था क्योंकि बहुत डिफिकल्ट लग रहा था. बट व्हाट हैपेंड is in last few months I covered this subject, and I got very easy marks. very easy questions in this topic, and I not even missed a single question here. एक्चुअली में दिक्कत ये होता है ना कि अगर हम सोचते हैं कि चलो ये सब्जेक्ट आसान है कि ये सब्जेक्ट बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, इसको छोड़ देते हैं, इसका वेटेज कम है, तो इट मे हैपन दैट कि they give some very easy or basic questions from the subject, and अगर जो सब्जेक्ट हमने सोचा था कि चलो हम ये अटेम्प्ट करेंगे, तो it may happen that the questions from that topic becomes very difficult or some tricky, or you can't get those in those 3 hours. So it's very important, especially in examination like GATE, that you have to cover each and every syllabus, each and every topic of from the syllabus. Unlike IIT where you can skip some subjects, but here you have to study each and every topic thoroughly. Regarding books, there is a very good book in digital logic, that is R.P. Jain, and for computer organization architecture there is amateur book or William Stallings. There are quite pretty good books. Now moving on to the next module, that is TOC, Theory of Computation, and Compiler Design. Theory of Computation is a subject where students get feels that it is easy, but प्रॉब्लम ये होता है कि जब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने जाओ तो यहाँ पे बहुत से ट्रिक्स होता है इस टॉपिक के पीछे, तो समटाइम्स दे गेट या क्या हो रहा है। मैंने बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स का भी मैसेज देखा कि मेरे खुद के साथ भी ऐसा हुआ है कि ये सब्जेक्ट के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं हो रहे, although we have studied the concepts very well, but while we are solving the question, it may get difficult. So you have to practice a lot of questions from here, and you need to understand the logic behind the question. Until and unless you are practice, your conceptual depth will you can't get. So and also in the next module, that is compiler design. वो सब्जेक्ट थोड़ा बोरिंग लगता है कभी कभी स्टूडेंट्स को, लेकिन उस सब्जेक्ट से ज्यादा आसान क्वेश्चन सेम मिलता है. So if you study properly, if you go to some previous year questions, you will get the idea of what the subject is and how it is going, what type of questions they are asking. With very basic efforts, you can score good marks in that topic. So ये जो टोटल टॉपिक है, इसमें से हम एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि कम से कम 10 से 12 मार्क्स तो आएगा ही. तो अच्छे का प्रिपरेशन अच्छा हो तो ये सब्जेक्ट में अच्छा मार्क्स आ सकता है. और मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, अब जो शायद बचा है 3 और 4 सब्जेक्ट, उसमें से पहला आता है डिस्क्रीट मैथ. अब डिस्क्रीट मैथ एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट है, क्योंकि दिस सब्जेक्ट इज लिंक टू द एल्गोरिथम. यहाँ पे ग्राफ्स हैं, यहाँ पे लॉजिक, प्रोपोर्शनल लॉजिक्स हैं और कॉम्बिनेटरीज हैं. तो देयर इज अ वेरी फेमस बुक इन दिस सब्जेक्ट, दैट इज केनेथ विल्सन. और वो उस बुक में जो क्वेश्चंस भी दिए हुए हैं एक्सरसाइज के, वो भी बहुत अच्छे हैं. तो यू कैन प्रैक्टिस दोस क्वेश्चंस एज वेल, but it will be better if you attempt discrete math just after completing algorithms, because both are subjects linked, no? So the graphs and all that stuff it will be very easy to cover. And after discrete math, it is better to complete the database management system, because that's a very scoring subject. With some they ask some very basic questions on normalization. Sometimes questions from SQL part is maybe some difficult, लेकिन अगर आप प्रैक्टिस करते हो, थोड़ा अच्छे टेस्ट रिजल्ट करोगे तो वो भी आसानी से हो जाएगा. और DBMS के बाद जो अगला सब्जेक्ट है वो है ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. ये भी बहुत स्कोरिंग सब्जेक्ट है. And there are mainly two parts. The first one is the CPU scheduling algorithm, which is very interesting and very mathematical. With mostly numerical questions are asked there, but also theoretical questions are also there. And memory management part is also there in operating system. And this memory management part is actually linked with computer organization architecture. So all these subjects are linked together. So if you study the whole syllabus once, you will understand everything. And regarding the books for DBMS, there is Navate book, which is quite famous. Navate, and also fourth book is there. And operating system के लिए आप Galvin यूज कर सकते हो, वो भी एक बहुत बढ़िया बुक है Galvin. और शायद अब आखिरी सब्जेक्ट बचा है वो है कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क. This is some tricky subject, I must say, because most of the students felt difficulty especially in those two subjects. One is computer organization architecture and this computer network. होता ही है कि कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क में
जो पहला IP वाला सेक्शन है, that is quite easy, and lots of good content is also available there. So students cover that portion, but the later part or on this subject, there is so much detail in each and every portion that students may feel to skip everything, because if you go to previous year questions, each and every year you will see some different types of questions in this topic. So it will be better if you study a good book thoroughly, that each and every subject, each and every topic which is mentioned in the GATE syllabus, just pick up some standard book और उसमें से सारे पढ़ लो. मैंने तो वही किया था. तो अगर if you are studying everything and अगर आपके पास पूरा पिक्चर सामने है ना कि कैसे प्रोसेस हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है, हर एक प्रोटोकॉल्स वगैरह वगैरह, तो you will be getting very easy questions from this topic. And the book for this is Andrew Steinbaum. That is a very good book, and also the Frozen book. Frozen book is also very good for computer networks. I personally love this Frozen book, and I have studied. मैंने पूरा पढ़ लिया था ये Frozen book मेरे गेट के टाइम पे. वो बुक पढ़ने के बाद ये कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क सब्जेक्ट मेरा तो फेवरेट हो गया. तो you can just pick any of the standard books, and it will be mostly cover everything. So yeah, that was about all the syllabus. So as of now, I have covered all the syllabus and all the basic things. Now I am going to share the strategy, preparation strategy. क्योंकि ऐसा बहुत बार होता है कि students भी हमको बोले हैं कि we have the sources, no, but we can't, we don't know how to approach the subjects or how to study. So before studying these subjects, one thing you should keep in mind that you have to cover up the basics first. Now you can get the basic videos and basic concepts easily available on YouTube. Some great channels are there, and also some NPTEL videos. One thing is that whenever you are covering the basics, you need to write down the notes properly, because if you are not writing notes, it may happen that after 2 or 3 months you may forget everything, and it will be of waste. So just take down detailed notes, just as if you are अगर आप किसी दोस्त को एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हो, ठीक बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से एक डिटेल नोट्स बना लीजिए. तो इट विल रिड्यूस द टाइम ऑफ रिविजन आल्सो. You can just quickly go through the notes, and the subject will be get revised. And after the covering the basics, now you will अगर आप किसी कोचिंग में हो या फिर अगर आप सेल्फ स्टडी भी कर रहे हो, कोई स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स या फिर also the coaching standard notes are also available in the internet. You can download those free coaching notes and all that stuff. We get easily available on Google. And so you have to study all those GATE specific materials for that, especially handwritten notes. Personally I joined MedEasy 2 years back, and the notes and the जो उन लोगों ने जो पढ़ाया था वो एकदम गेट के लिए एकदम कॉन्साइज एकदम परफेक्ट था. तो ऐसा होता है कि बहुत से रिसोर्स के होने के साथ साथ हमको समझ में नहीं आता कि क्या पढ़ना है कि क्या छोड़ना है. तो that will be better if you can get some specific resources about related to it. And moving on, only the studying will not fetch you any good marks. You have to cover the previous year questions very carefully, and you have to do this while studying the subjects, because once you complete all the subjects, you will not feel like चलो 10 महीने पहले एक सब्जेक्ट पढ़ा था कि दोबारा खोल के देखो, ऐसा नहीं होगा. तो आपको जब आप सब्जेक्ट पढ़ रहे हो तो उसी समय आपको प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन भी सॉल्व करना है. इससे होगा क्या, you will get the idea of how the IITs are asking the questions, which topics they are focusing, and most importantly the approaches behind the questions, because questions कभी रिपीट नहीं होगा, लेकिन जो अप्रोच है, जो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग जो है, वो जो ट्रिक्स है वो इट रिमेन्स ऑलमोस्ट द सेम. सो यू विल गेट अ फेयर अमाउंट ऑफ आइडिया कि स्टडी कैसे करना है. तो इसके लिए प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस बहुत जरूरी है. और प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन के करने के बाद ही आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि आपका प्रिपरेशन किस लेवल पे है. और if after covering the previous year questions, the next thing you have to do is attempting the topic wise test. There are lots of standard test series are available in the market. MedEasy, ACE, and lots of other coaching centers. Some online coaching is also there. You can opt for them and just study each and attempt all the topic tests while covering the subjects. it will detect the loopholes in your in your concept. If you are lacking something, or you need to your problem solving skills, everything will get enhanced after attempting the topic wise test. And also you have to analyze also. Sometimes you will get less marks, so don't get demotivated. Just focus on why your marks were deducted. आपको marks क्यों कम आए? आपको देखना है कि आप क्या मैं सब्जेक्ट पे लैक कर रहा था, क्या मैंने कुछ भूल गया, या फिर कुछ सॉल्व नहीं कर पाया. तो if you analyze properly, if you improve properly, then all the things will get in shape, no? And apart from this preparation, studying, the main thing, also important thing is revision. क्योंकि अगर revision नहीं करोगे तो आप भूल जाओगे. So for revision purpose, make a 2 months window. Cover each and every subject. Revise at least once in every 2 months. You have to cover each and every subject. So you can also do that by attempting some subject-wise tests, because when you are enrolling in some test series, I will suggest you to attempt at least more than 1 or 2 test series, and they will give you a lot of questions, lot of topic test, subject test. So you can schedule your preparation in that way, that after 2 months I will give this subject test or this. It will आपका जो concepts है वो भी revise हो जाएगा, कोई चीज अगर दोबारा कवर करना है तो वो भी हो जाएगा. So you can you can plan things in that way, but revision is very important. And in this way, up to November, December, your syllabus should be completed. And after that, you need to attempt the full length test series. Because when you are attempting the full length test series in the 3 hours window, you will get the idea that what आपके जो पूरा सब्जेक्ट आपने पढ़े हैं, अभी तक प्रिपरेशन किया है, वो कौन से लेवल पे है आप गेट के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, तो वो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. 3 hours वीडियोस के लिए 3 hours जो टेस्ट होंगे. और यू कैन at least I will suggest you at least attempt 20 to 20 around 20 tests, because I myself attended almost 25 full length tests, and trust me, this is very much beneficial for your final gate day. So yeah, so this was very much all the preparation strategies and the revisions as well. And I think this video will be very helpful to you. Now, before concluding this video, I'll be explaining some general tips about the whole preparation. Remember one thing: success is not a destination; it's a journey. So, अगर आप उस जर्नी को एंजॉय नहीं करोगे ना, तो वो सक्सेस आपको कभी नहीं हासिल हो पाएगा. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ गेट करना है, सिर्फ गेट क्रैक करना है, ये मोटिवेशन लेके पढ़ो. जो आप सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ रहे हो, you have to love that subjects also. If you are not loving those subjects, you are not having those interests in those subjects, you can't keep yourself motivated throughout the journey. And lot of students face this problem. They वो बीच में ही छोड़ देते हैं. ऐसा नहीं करना है, क्योंकि आपने इतना मेहनत अगर किया है तो आपको देखना है कि पूरा कि मैं स्टार्ट किया हूँ तो मैं अंत तक जाऊंगा. और ऐसा नहीं है कि कभी कभी ऐसा सोच आता है कि अगर नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा. ऐसा कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. गेट इज 3 hours एग्जामिनेशन, और कभी कभी ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है. अगर आप ये सोच के जाओगे क्या होगा तो प्रेशर आ जाएगा बहुत. अगर वो 3 hours इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो रिमेम्बर वन थिंग कि जो आप इतने 1 साल या 1.5 साल जो आपने प्रिपरेशन करा है, ये आपका नॉलेज बहुत अपने गेन किया है, और ये नॉलेज इज नेवर वेस्टेड. So if you are applying in any other examination like IIIT Hyderabad or ISRO, DRD, or even any company interviews, this knowledge will be very helpful to you. So my suggestion is that you don't get stressed about thinking about only gate, because just focus on learning and enjoy the thing, and eventually things will fall in line. Apart from these, on the final examination day, just don't do some extra things, like just keep it simple and normal. In that way, it will seem like difficult. It will just feel like a normal day. You can also attend some center-based test series. some coaching institutes conduct CBTs. मैंने खुद दिया था 2, तो वो उसमें भी वो एग्जामिनेशन वाला फील आता है. अब घर बैठ के आप जब दे रहे हो तो कभी कभार ऐसा होता है कि यार अपना ये एनवायरनमेंट है, वो है वगैरह. तो सेंटर बेस्ड टेस्ट भी आप अटेंड कर सकते हो, वो फाइनल हॉल एनवायरनमेंट के लिए. एंड वन मोर थिंग, you don't need to panic if you see some difficult questions in the gate examination, because आप एग्जामिनेशन आप दूसरे मतलब एग्जामिनेशन पेपर के साथ आपका कंपटीशन नहीं है, आपका कंपटीशन है दूसरे लोगों के साथ. So if you are prepared well and if you feel that question is difficult, then it will be difficult for everyone. So it is a competitive exam. So don't get panic if you see some difficult questions. Just keep calm and solve as much as you can. Give your best on that day, but that's it. That will be fine from your side. And so this was pretty much it. I have covered everything what I wanted to explain about GATE and computer science. And if you have any more doubts, you can comment down below. And all the books I have suggested and all the books I have mentioned in this video, I will be sharing this whole thing in the description box, so you can check it out. And I think you got information and you got enjoyed this video. So please like and share this video. And I think